After success coach and results mentor. For over 15 years, Fatima has been helping individuals achieve their most audacious goals, get results, and break free from lack and limitations. She coached them to accomplish outstanding results in few weeks, maximizing the resources they already have. Her coaching is effective because she identifies and focuses on the root cause of the person's problem. She combines psychology, merged with exceptional proven strategies and effective tools to produce outstanding results and permanent transformations. Among her previous clients are individuals, companies, celebrities, authors, and many others. She saved hundreds of marriages, helped hundreds of women to launch successful and profitable business, helped struggling business on the verge of bankruptcy to reopen doors for business and thrive. The list goes on and on. She works closely with industry leaders like Bob Proctor, Tony Robbins, Russell Brunson, Peggy McCall, Phil Goldfein, Brenton Burchard, and many more. Today, she is here to share some ideas that might be provoking to you, and therefore pay attention and take lots of notes. We will have the question and answer section towards the end of the webinar. Over to you, Fatima.
Hello, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you so much, Sajna, for that wonderful and warm welcome. I just turned my video on. I wanted to see everybody and say hello. People are coming in. That will create some sort of interruption for us, so forgive that. I will be sharing my screen with you. As Sajna said, today my intention is to serve you. And to do that, I will be sharing some ideas that are unusual. Probably you have heard it before, maybe not. So have an open mind and be present. Know that you are here for a reason, and hopefully you will get the value that you have intended to get out of it. I read all your comments. I read what you have written, each one of you. I kind of connect with you personally with your goals and what you're trying to achieve, and everything that you mentioned is incorporated into today's seminar. So sit back, relax, have an open mind, and we will start. So I'll turn off my video so I can share my screen, and we'll take it from there. So let me do that, and okay. So all the beeps is for the people who are coming to join. This is where when we say 7, this is personal integrity, right? When we say it's a time, it's time. And when we are late, that drags everything along the way with us. So I want to welcome everyone to today's seminar. And just a second, because this is creating such an interruption. We have 2 choices. Either we admit everybody or we let them just wait. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to let them come in? Just comment in the chat. Let me know. So let them come in. Okay, sure, we'll do that. We'll do that. Okay, fine. So welcome everybody again. So this seminar has the potential to change everything for you, because you will learn about results and how to have results that sticks. So you are here for a reason, and the reason is you have launched a desire. So you want to accomplish something. There's some sort of results that you want. So you want to ask yourself throughout the seminar tonight, this evening is about you. What is it that I really, really want? What kind of results I want to create in my life? So as I'm speaking, as I'm presenting you with new ideas, I want you to contemplate and constantly think about this. If anything in this world is available for me and it's possible for me, what is it that I truly desire to have? So also, this might be the most important seminar you will attend ever. And I'm not saying that because I want to brag. I'm not saying that because of my ego or anything like that, because I do have certain systems and processes and ideas that I want to share with you that will explain so many things that you have not been aware of. I will explain, for example, why is it that you are not utilizing your full potential? You know you have so much to give. You know that you are capable to live more, have more, and do more, but yet you're not doing it. I will explain why is it that you are struggling. Many of you are really struggling despite your degrees. So I will explain why you are struggling. I also will explain how you can enjoy the full spectrum of life as your natural right to be. You don't need to change your job. You don't need to change your husband or your wife. You don't need to change your children. You don't need to change countries. Where you are with what you have, how you can have more and enjoy more of life. Certain rules I will have for tonight, and this is my expectation. You will definitely see success if you follow my instructions. Let me just admit people in. Okay, back to this. As I was saying, you will definitely have success if you follow my instruction. The instruction is like this. So what you put in, this is what you will get out. I want you to be present and be intentional. If you have not set an intention for yourself yet, you can do it right now. An intention is niyyah, right? So most of you guys know that. So you take a niyyah. If that niyyah or that intention for you is to break through from all your limitations. If you are dealing with fear, if you are dealing with any kind of struggle, you are free from that. This is something you could do. Or if your intention is money, many of you answered in the question, finance is an issue for you. You can set an intention for that. I want you to listen to understand. I don't want you just to hear what I'm saying. Listening to understand is coming from your senses, listening with your emotions. You let your mind and your emotions get involved with the ideas that I'm sharing with you. I want you to engage. Also pay attention. I will be asking you questions, so answer in the comment below. If you have a question, raise your hand in the chat and ask a question. If you need to speak to us, get engaged. This is what I'm trying to say. I want you to absorb what I'm sharing and apply the information I'm sharing with you. There is no use if I will tell you all the knowledge in the world and you don't take action on it. The action could be as simple as you do something very tiny or small tomorrow morning or even tonight after the seminar ends. But you must take some sort of action. And the action is for you, for your benefit, and to forward your results and the outcome that you will get. I encourage you to have a pen and a pad next to you and write down your thoughts and ideas as they come. So you will be, your mind will be wide open and you will be exposed to ideas. So it is possible that your $1 million idea could be arriving tonight. It is possible, it has happened in the past, and it could happen to you. So write down your ideas. If you come up with an idea for a business, if you come up with an idea to revive your marriage, if you come up with an idea to get engaged or find your perfect partner, whatever it is that you are trying to accomplish, if you got an idea, regardless how silly it is, write it down. Ask questions that will advance you. I'm more interested in your goals and what you want to achieve versus you asking me about my accomplishment. You can Google me, you can find me. So in my previous seminars, people have asked me personal questions. I don't see how that will advance them. So I ask you and encourage you to ask questions that will help you achieve your goal and move forward. I'm here to serve you. And be willing to experiment, as we said, have an open mind. And if you got challenged, even during this seminar or even afterward, you got my email, you can reach out for help and we will be able, inshallah, to help and support you. And continue to work with the ideas that you will learn today in your life and apply them on a daily basis. Don't let this just be an hour of entertainment, because I'm not interested in that and you shouldn't be as well. Your time is valuable, so I want you to make the most out of it. So let me go to the next. This is really fun. Usually I will have my assistant who will take care of that, and I am someone who is technologically challenged, so this is something about me. So bear with us. We are honest and authentic with you guys. There's nothing here that is outside of, we're not trying to be anything other than who we are today with you. So success is a progressive realization of a worthy ideal. And I like this definition of success so much because it's a progressive realization. We have been accustomed to know that success is something that we reach at. It's a job that we get. It's the husband or the wife that we get married to. It's the child that we give birth to. It's the trademark that we get into our business. It's the growth of our business. So success is not that. If you are progressing, if you are making a daily movement toward your goal, you are successful. If you are here, you are successful. Out of 7 billion people on this planet, not everybody is interested in personal development. So because you are taking a step forward, you are moving forward, you are taking action, you are successful. People don't feel successful because of the environmental condition. We must have X to feel successful. This I see especially with women who they leave their jobs because they got married and they get pregnant and then they have children. And throughout that process, they lose the self-image that they have of themselves, and they feel because they gain weight and their shape of body and hair and face has changed, they're not successful anymore. But if you are making one tiny step today toward your ideal self, toward that ideal weight, toward a happier marriage, toward a more successful business, toward the career that you want, you are successful. Also, I want you to know that success is also a system. It's not something that you can take lightly. So if you don't have that idea burn into your mind, you will miss the mark. Because if you follow the system, many of you guys are in IT. So if you know that if once you have the system, things will work out wonderfully. So for example, tonight we have Zoom. It's a wonderful system. I personally don't know how to operate it without my assistant. So am I successful? Well, I got here, but not 100%. But if I knew how to operate Zoom, and this is something I can learn, definitely I'll be more successful in my future seminars and webinars. So same applies to you, your goal and the thing that you want to accomplish. So guys, you know what? I will not be admitting anybody after now because I want to go ahead with the slides I have. Sajna, you will be able to share the recording with them for those who are not able to attend, right?
No, I cannot because are we recording?
I'm recording it, so I'll send you the.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Wonderful.
then I can. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Okay.
So we don't want to interrupt the flow. So we'll go with that. So success, guys, is 95% mindset, 5% only strategy. We have it backward. The modern society says that you have to have all strategy. You have to know how to be successful. You have to know the people who will help you be successful. And that is not accurate. That is not correct. Because 95% is mindset. If you have the mindset that says, whatever you will do, you will be successful, you definitely will be successful, even if your strategy is slim to none. So I assure you, this seminar will be a huge success, regardless of all the technological challenges that we might have. Why? Because of the mindset I have and because of your commitment into this webinar as well. So burn this into your head. Society has taught us it's all about strategy. It's nothing about the strategy. You can have, the dumbest strategy on the world and you will still be successful. And you have seen it. You see people with no education, with no skill to be proud of, and yet they are very successful because of their mindset. So this is what I really want you to know. And what most people focus on is the strategy and neglect the mindset. And that is really wrong. This is what keeps them stuck. And I'm not better than anybody because this is how I operated. I thought the next degree will get me to my success. The next certification will get me toward my success. If I worked harder, that will get me to be more successful. And none of that was true. And maybe Sajna didn't share that, but when I came to Canada as an immigrant, that was around 5-6 years ago, I lived in a basement apartment. I had nothing to start with. My husband left the country to go back home and work. And I struggled for employment. And today I had my business and I was working for a big companies here in Canada. I earned lots of money and I got promotion and I left that. to work on my own business, and I was soon able to replace my annual income in short 3 weeks. And this is something that every one of you can do as well. Why? Because I changed my mindset and I followed a successful system. And this is what I want you to be aware of and realize. So if I was able to do it, you are able to do it as well. I'm not better than anybody, and definitely each one of you can accomplish similar or even more. So all of you, when I took into your answers, this is what the summary of what you said you want to accomplish. You want to be free from any financial concerns. You want to wake up every morning excited about how you are going to spend your day. And you want to have relationships in your life with people that you enjoy their company, that they get you energized, enthused, and productive in your life. You want to be able to be free, to be yourself without any constraints. So this is the summary of everything that you guys have said. If there is anything I'm missing, let me know in the chat. If there is something that you really desire outside of that. And that doesn't apply only to you. Most of my clients want similar things as well. They want similar results. But let me ask you, who and or what is in control of your life? Take a moment to think about this question. Who is in control of your life? Sometimes it's a spouse, sometimes it's a parent, sometimes it's government, sometimes it's financial situation, sometimes it's health concern. What is it that is in control of your life? Type for me in the chat. I want to see what you're thinking. What is in control of your life? Come on, guys, let me see. So Fahim says ourselves. That is absolutely correct. You are the only person that is holding you back. Myself, procrastination, that's absolutely true. It's not who you are that holds you back, you guys. It's who you think you are not. I want you really to take this deep in. It's not who you are that holds you back. It's who you think you are not. You don't think you are pretty enough. You don't think you are smart enough. You don't think you are capable enough. You don't think you can do it. It's what you think about you. Right? So what is your goal? Really, I want you to think about that. What is your goal? If you are comfortable to share in the comment, do it. If not, think about it. What is my goal? What is it that I really want to accomplish? Because I have a surprise for you guys. What is my goal? What is it that I really, really, really want? So I want to present you with this idea. Probably you haven't heard it before. The types of goals that we have. So you might think, okay, I need a new car. I need a new watch. I need a new dress. I need a new house. I need X amount of money monthly extra. I want a new job. Whatever it is that you're thinking, it's beeping so bad. Let me get them in. Sorry, guys. Whatever it is that you're thinking that you need, or whatever you're thinking that is your goal, that is actually not your goal. So let me present you with this new goal system. So A-type goal is, you know how to do it. It's a type of a goal that you have done it before, you are comfortable with it. For those who applied for jobs before and they were employed, so they know how to apply for a job. They know how to get a job. For a person who bought a car, can easily buy a new car, so they know how to do it. For a lady who lost 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 15 pounds, she knows how to do it. So A-type goal is a goal that you know how to do. And this is not the type of goal I'm interested in, and I don't want you also to be interested in. B-type goals are a little bit better than A-type goals, but they are the type of goals that you think you can do. Something that's some little bit of a stretch for you, little bit of discomfort, but you know you can do it. If you pull up your resources, you know you can pull it off. So a B-type goal, an example for that will be, for example, if you were having a Toyota something car, and now you want to go and buy a Range Rover, which is a significant difference in terms of price and experience. Okay, for a Toyota car probably will cost you $20,000. For a Range Rover, you need over $85,000 or so, depends on what you are looking into. So, if you work a little bit harder, you save a little bit more, if you borrowed money from your friends, your family, and you manage to do certain things, you will be able to get that car. So that type, it's not comfortable, it's outside of your comfort zone, but still you can do it. If you change a little bit of things, you can do it. That is a worthy goal, but this is not the type of goal that either myself, I work with the client to accomplish, or I encourage you to entertain as well. I want to present you with C-type goal. C-type goal is really causing you to stretch. You go beyond what you think you can do. Because what you think you can do is actually conditions that you have from the past. It's not the truth. It's not what you are capable of or what you truly deserve to have experience in your life. So C-type goals are your desires, your wants, things you want to do. It's despite logic, it doesn't have any sort of logical background or supportive evidence that you can do it, but it's truly what you want. It's something you haven't never done before, and you have no idea how to do it, but you will do it. Have you ever experienced that? I bet each one of you in your lifetime, you have experienced that type of a goal. C-type goal is what you are trading your life with. For example, Steve Jobs had a dream to have people listen to their music in their phone. So this is how he built Apple. This is something was not expected. Not everybody was approving of it. Definitely he had some challenges, but he was in his mind the person who was able to do it. There was no logical evidence or backups for that desire, and that is the goal I want you to have. Most coaches out there, what they encourage you to do, to have realistic goals. And in our life, this is what we were taught in school, with family, don't be hard on yourself, be realistic. You can't dream more than your means. You can't fly too high or you will break your neck. And this is not what we teach or encourage people to do. Because in fact, you can create your own economy. The question is, do you want to? So the amount of money that some of you mentioned you want $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 extra each month, that you can earn in an hour, only if you consider that, only if you had the awareness to do it. So when I ask you back, what is your goal? I want you to consider this. Are my current goals make me excited and energized? Does it put a fire in your belly? Does it scare you? Does it excite you? Is that goal something you have decided for yourself, or this is a goal somebody else had for you? For example, your parents, they want you to study something that you probably don't like because you are expected to. And my parents are guilty of that too, because all my siblings, all my family are educated. So I was expected to become a doctor. So when I studied business, that was against the norm. So I had to go for a master's degree. I had to go for a PhD. So why? Because of family expectation, not because this is something I truly wanted or I enjoyed to do. But today I want you to really think, what is it that I really, really, in the heart of heart, I want for myself? So take a moment over there. What is it that I really, really, really want? Something that I want, not my husband, not my wife, not my children, not my parents, not the society, not even the religion, nothing. What do I really, 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 really want? Here's an image for you. When you take that, you will be able to turn the impossible to possible. So what is it that you need to ask yourself? 2 questions, and 2 questions only. Am I able, and am I willing? So you are able, definitely you are able. There is no question about your ability, but are you willing? This is a question that you need to ask yourself. Am I willing to go after my dream? Am I willing to let myself dream big? And there is no big or small, by the way, guys. It's only what you want. What you want has no limit. There's no ceiling to it. We tend to say big, small, but compared to what? You know, Range Rover as a car compared to Ferrari car is nothing. Compared to a Maserati or a custom made even any other brand of a car is nothing. But compared to what? The income that you want, compared to what is high or low. So what is it that you want is truly what is fit for you and for your spirit. Am I willing? And am I able? This is only the 2 questions that you need to ask yourself. So Steve Bose said that God's gift to us is more talents and ability than we will ever hope to use in our lifetime. And we all can agree on that we have so much gifts and ability. Each one of us is especially unique, but we are not using that. We are not utilizing that. Our gift as a gratitude back to God is to develop as much of that talent and ability as we can in this lifetime. Guys, this is your only chance, right? This is not a practice life. This is only one life that we have, and it's only one shot. And I see, and it's really sad that most people settle, they don't even go there. They don't even think. So the majority of people, and throughout my 15 years of experience, people want time and money freedom. They want to be able to do whatever they want with their time, and they want to enjoy the features and the benefit that money can buy for them, the experiences that money can buy for them. So you will be really amazed how much free time you will have when you don't have to be concerned about money. And the majority of us, we do stress out about money. We think about money all the time. For those who have mortgages, for those who have kids in universities and they want to pay their tuitions, for those who have car installments, other installments they need to pay, they need to put food on the table, but they are not aware that they are more capable than what they are currently performing at. They can have more, they can do more. Probably they don't know how, they are not aware of how, but they know that they must realize that. And it's sad when I see the Muslim community, we lack this education. And we think, what, we have to go after another degree. And we watch other people be successful and say, what, it's for them, it's not for us. And we settle. And that is sad for me. This is one of the reasons that I really support women, especially women, to be successful in their life, because this is what I want them to realize. So 2 things you must know if you want to achieve your goal. You must know where you are and where are you going. This is very simple, right? Everybody knows that. This is common sense, right? But why we are stuck? Have you ever asked yourself? You know what you want. You know what your goal is. You know the steps that you need to take in order to accomplish your goal. But why people are stuck? Why marriages are not working? Why relationships are very shallow? Why Muslim community is not prosperous? We don't see many rich people in our community. Why is that? We don't see many successful businesses run by Muslims. Why is that? Because the problem is not the goal. The problem is in our paradigm. Where we are is the problem. So how many of you knows what a paradigm is? Type in the comment below. I want to see it. Who knows what a paradigm is? Let me see. Let me see. What is a paradigm? Probably you guys don't know, right? That's perfectly fine. So let me teach you what is a paradigm. So results, how do they happen? You see somebody who's very successful. How did Fatima turn her annual income to monthly income in 3 weeks, in less than 3 weeks? How did I do that? How did I landed on a job that everybody will dream of and I left it? I resigned after I was offered a managerial position. In 3 years, I worked with this financial institution. I got promoted 3 times. I got pay increase over 4 times. How does that happen? None of my colleagues got that. How did that happen? Let's take a look at paradigms. Paradigms is a multitude, is a mental program that has almost exclusive control over our habitual behavior. And I want you to consider the word habitual. And almost all of our behavior is habitual. Another definition for paradigm is a multitude of habits that is restored in our subconscious mind. And it's comprised of experiences you had in the past, belief system, things you were taught when you were a child, things you were taught at school, in your community, with your friends, with your siblings. It's not yours. That is the sad part. It's not yours. So paradigms are a multitude of habits that it's not yours, it's other people's habit got passed to you from one generation to the next. And I want you to consider that. I want you really to consider that. The things that you believe in, are you really considering a productive way of thinking to reach that belief about your financial capacity, about your beautiful face or body figure, about your marriage, about your wonderful children? Is that yours? Or it is something that the community or the society or the religion even? And guys, I'm not against religion. I'm a committed Muslim as well. But I want you to be aware, and I want you to choose wisely, and not in a way that is suppressing you. I want you to be powerful and know and think. These things we don't do. We just follow the path of other people without really considering that, is that working for me? Is this what I want? Many women settle in their marriages without even attempting to understand their partner, without having a true partnership with their husband or their wife. Why? Why is that? Because this is how it's supposed to go. Many women are underpaid, even in Canada. Why is that? Because this is how it is, right? So if you really looked into your life and the results that you are experiencing on a repetitive basis, you will see that this is not what you want, and this is not something you agree on. And deep down, you feel it. It's not right for you. You feel that you want to do more, but you're afraid. There's something holding you back. So schools, we go, we learn about, so many different things. Many of you are doctors, many of you are engineers, many of you are, wonderful people. You spend half of your life in education. And don't get me wrong, probably you saw my library. I have a ton of books, and I have a double size of that, because I'm someone who is interested in learning, and I love to learn, and I love studying new subjects. But school, unfortunately, did not give us what we need to be successful in life. The knowledge about history, about, mechanics, about IT, about any sort of field is valuable knowledge, but that is helping you to change your paradigm. That is not helping you to become successful. There is no one subject in school taught to any child or adult person how to manage their finances, how they can be successful financially. None. There is nothing. None of that. How they can maintain a successful or a healthy diet. There is some information, but there is no such thing about changing a paradigm. So therefore, frequently, we don't do what we already know how to do. People know how to lose weight, but they don't do it. They know they should not eat that chocolate cake, but they go ahead and eat it. People suffer with addiction. if it's alcohol, if it's pornography, I'm sorry to say, but it's the reality of our society. Any sort of addiction, they can't get out of it. Why? Because they know they should not do it, but they don't know how to stop themselves. So what we end up having a society of people graduated from top universities in any part of the world with honors degrees, with, you name it. They have superior knowledge, but inferior results, and it keeps them confused and frustrated. I was one of those people. I almost dropped from my PhD, and I did not complete it because I got sick and tired of study, chasing degree after degree. There is no coaching certificate that I did not get. There is no mentor or coach out there that I did not study with. And guess what? I was not successful. I was struggling financially. I lived in a very bad condition when I came to Canada, and I was not successful. So knowledge will not cut it. You need to know the system. You need to be able to change your old paradigm and create a new paradigm that will help you accomplish what you need. So decision is what you need right now. To make a conscious decision. You know what? Yes, I struggled with my finances. I decide to stop that. I decide to be an informed person with regard to my finances. If you struggle with weight, you make a decision. I will stop that. I decide to become XYZ. You need to make a decision. So we don't make decisions as women generally because we let other people make that decision for us. It's a habit. It's something, it's conditioned in us. We don't want to take decisions because we don't want to take the responsibility that comes with that decision. But this is your life and you get only one shot of it. So if this is something that you don't like, you simply start the process of change by making a simple decision that you will no longer continue to entertain what's not working or helping you. Sorry, guys, we just keep admitting people as they are dropping. Bear with us as we do this. So again, I will emphasize this point. If you want anything in your life to change, you must change. If you want things to get better, you have to get better. Nothing else will change for you. You have to divorce this idea that I will wait for the magic thing to happen in my life. I will wait for Prince Charming to come and save me from my family, for example. I will wait for the perfect job opportunity to land on my lap. I will wait. Before you know it, best decades of your life has gone in you waiting without getting anything. So start working on yourself. Start with making that decision to make a micro change in your life. It doesn't need to be huge. You don't need to spend a ton of money to do it, but you got to be willing and you got to be committed to do it. So next, I want to talk to you about money because this was something that almost everybody wanted to get out of this seminar. So I want to introduce to you the money earning or income earning strategies that is out there. And believe me, guys, I'm an expert in this field. I have worked in financial institution for 3 years. I know how it works in Canada. I know how it works with government in GCC countries in the Middle East, and I have worked with government, so I have it. So this is this is the final thing that I can present to you based on my knowledge. So we have M1 strategy, we have M2 strategy, and we have M3 strategy. M1 strategy is spent by over 96% of the population. And we let our children know that as well. But we are doing them this service, and I will explain in a second. In M1 strategy, you are trading time with money. I will say that again. In M1 strategy, you are trading your valuable time, the most expensive commodity that you have, with money. Money is the lowest thing in this universe, but however, it's the most important thing as far as I know, because it buys you so many experiences in life. But we are trading something with a higher energy with something with a lower energy. And this is what you do when you go for employment. Guys, there is nothing wrong with being employed, but is it serving you? Is this really something you are aware of? Are you being paid properly? Are you being well taken care by your employer? Are you growing at the job that you currently have? People who work with me are building their businesses and they graduate from my company. So I don't hold them. I overpay them. I support them. Are you experiencing similar? I left the financial institution despite the money that they were giving me because I was not growing. I was trading my valuable time. I have a daughter. I needed to take care of her. I needed to take care of my body, of my health. I gave a leg and arm for the job that I was having, and my manager never was happy and satisfied. I bet you can relate. So technically in M1, you are trading your valuable life for the bit of money that you can get. In M2 strategy, only 3% of the population are employing it, but you need to have money to do it. And this is where you have money bring you more money through investment. Some people invest in stock market, some people invest in real estate, some people invest in other companies, some people invest in various investments. So this is where you have a little bit of money saved from wherever, maybe your employment, and you apply that toward investment. If you got lucky, you will have some sort of return on your investment. So this strategy is applied by 3% only of the population. Some people invest in education. Some people invest in their children's future. So you got to have the money and the means to do it. In M3 strategy, this is my favorite. Only 1% of the population are aware of it and apply it effectively, but they gain the 96% of the money that they can get. So the 96% of the people who are going to jobs that they hate earn only 1% of the income that is out there for them to earn. 96% of the money or the growth or the income that is available out there is earned only by 1% of this population. What is it that they do? They multiply their time through having multiple sources of income. They don't depend only on the job, because if they got fired, they don't have anything. They don't depend only on one sort of investment, let's say a stock or something, and if they lost everything. They have multiple sources of income. If you ask me, each and every one of you on this seminar, and those who are watching the recording, you must consider building your multiple sources of income in your field, in your area of expertise, and the thing that you love to do. Build multiple sources of income. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. So if one source stopped or dried, you have other sources to depend on. And this is how you grow financially rich. So I don't have much time to go through the details in here, but this is what I wanted to share with you and encourage you to do. Your ability to enjoy the good life is dependent on your level of awareness, you guys. Consider this. I want you really to take this in. Your ability to enjoy the good life in life, the good life in anything, the good experience in anything depends only on your level of awareness. And I have this to demonstrate to you. Right now, this is your level of awareness, this dot, this tiny dot. This is what you think you know. This is what you know how to do. This is what you are aware of. So you attended this seminar tonight. Tomorrow you will go and read other books and you will attend other seminars. What you're doing, you're expanding your level of awareness. So consider this, a person doesn't earn $100,000 a year because they want to earn $100,000 a year. Again, a person doesn't earn $100,000 a year because this is what they want to earn. They are earning $100,000 because they are not aware how to earn $100,000 in a month. You guys get that? Once you become aware how you can turn your annual income, whatever it is, to your monthly income, like that, you will do it. I did it myself, and I was working only part-time. So I'm not saying to brag. I'm just saying that you can model me, that you can have that desire also for yourself. Say right now to yourself from your living room, from wherever you are, this is what I will do. I will turn my annual income to a monthly income. You don't need to tell me, just for you. And you continue to expand your level of awareness. You continue, and your awareness will grow bigger and bigger. You might ask, Fatima, how do I expand my level of awareness? Through effective education, not the education that we had at school, effective education, combined with professional coaching over a reasonable period of time, will expand a person's level of awareness. There's no question about it. You need to have a mentor. You need to have someone that you model, someone you trust, someone that you know they have the result that you want. For example, if you are a lady who is newlywed and you never cooked a meal and you want to make a most delicious meal for your husband, you must go and learn it from somebody that you know they have the result that you want. They are an expert in the kind of a dish that you want to create. There is no difference with any other goals that you have in your life. So I want you to work and continue to expand your level of awareness. And imagine what an expanded level of awareness could do to your life, to your results. Again, here, little bit of awareness you have, you're expanding it, you're working on it through effective education, and you will eliminate darkness when you turn the light. This is how you get the light. Again, through effective education combined with proper mentorship, this is how you will turn the light on. And you know what's the sad part? The sad part is when a child is afraid of the dark, right? But even more tragic is when an adult is afraid of the light. This is really sad, and I see it every single day. I see it with CEOs, I see it with normal people, I see it with people who are unemployed, I see it with women, I see it with even children. They're afraid of the light. Don't be that person. Know that everything that you are seeking is also seeking you. That dream job is also seeking you. You just need to be progressing toward it. Let me admit people who got booted out, and we will continue. I'm aware of the time, so I'll rush through this. Just give me a second. So it's really heartbreaking for me when I see people settle for what they can get. They think, okay, this is how I can get, and this is more than enough for me, hoping that they can get lucky one day. We are all guilty of that. We pray for luck. We pray for miracles, but we don't realize that we are the miracles. And there are universal laws that I wanted to share with you, but due to the time I was not able to, that if you follow the law, you will find success, definitely. So again, we can show you how to turn your monthly income into your annual income to monthly income. I want to encourage you to do this. Do just once what other people say you cannot do. Don't listen to those who tell you you cannot achieve your C-type goal. Once you accomplish that, you will never listen to anybody who is limiting you again, because you know that you have done it. Bob Proctor is one of my mentors, and he told me this: Fatima, if you are not willing to invest an hour a day in study, you don't deserve your goal. So study is not necessarily university or going back to college or school. Any subject of study is a study. So I encourage you to have that decision for yourself that, you know what, from today on, I will invest 30 minutes to an hour on a daily study. Once you do that, if your goal is financial goal, which most of you guys have that, riches begin to come. They come so quickly in such great abundance that one wonders where they have been hiding during all these lean years. This is something I personally have lived, and it's a wonderful quote by Napoleon Hill. And I want you to trust that. Once you start moving toward your goal, once you start to take action, all the financial abundance that you want, that comes with so much ease, you will experience. And you will wonder, where have been money hiding? One final idea I want to share with you, and then we will have it for a close. Everything is energy, and I want you to consider that. If this is not true, tell me, how is a body in the graveyard turned to dust? Because everything is energy. Everything is moving. So Einstein said, match the frequency of the reality you want, and you cannot help but get that reality. It's not hocus pocus, it's not magic or anything, it's just physics, it's science. This is where I say, if you know the system, definitely you will find success. Consider these to be level of vibration, and this is something I teach in my coaching, but I rather share it with you today, you guys. So these are level of vibration or frequency. For example, if you had my number and you were calling your sister, you will never get to talk to me. In order for you to talk to me, you've got to dial my number. And this is what I mean with frequency. Same with your goal. If you want to reach your goal, you have to dial the vibration or the frequency of your goal. You have to be a match frequently in a vibration level with it. So these are level of vibration, and we think on frequency. So these are the thoughts and beliefs and paradigms that you currently have. And this is your goal. Your goal is it's a higher frequency. It's something that you don't currently have in your life. Either today or some point in the future, you will make a decision, this thing I will have in my life. This goal I will go after in my life. You make that decision. And then you look back at your result and you see, you know what? Probably I cannot do that. I will reduce my goal. Maybe I will give it up. Maybe that goal is not for me. Why should I suffer for that goal? And then your goal will fade away. What I want to encourage you to do is that be aware that your mind and thoughts are operating on this lower frequency. Your goal is at a higher frequency. Your job is to get yourself from where you are on an energy level to the energy and the frequency of your goal. It's not a lot of work, but you got to learn how to do it. And once you do that, your goal will come to you. You will become the kind of person who will set a goal and manifest it right away. And I love this quote. As he says, never change things by fighting the existing reality. Because when you fight something, it persists. To change something, build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete. This is what Apple did, right? This is what Steve Jobs did. This is what Gandhi did. He created a new model. He did not fight one single person. And you got to admire these people for what they did. And the history is full of these people who created a new model. You want to create for yourself a new model in your area, in the area of the goal that you want to accomplish, that will make your current results obsolete. So the results summarize in 3 things: health, wealth, and happiness. And this is what most people want to accomplish. And this is what my company helps people to accomplish. You are only limited by, I want you guys to know this, you are only limited by 2 things: weakness of attention, because you lose your focus, and poverty of imagination. Once you focus on the thing that you want to accomplish, and you constantly see yourself as that person and build that image, you will definitely accomplish that goal. And we have our Quran. The Quran is so beautiful. Why? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He built so many wonderful images for us. As we read, we see image. We cannot not see the image. Excuse me. When you read about Prophet Sulaiman alayhi salam, you cannot not see his kingdom. When you read about Prophet Yusuf, alayhi salam, you cannot not imagine how beautiful he was, and so forth. About Jannah, it's all about the image that you can create in your mind, and maintain the focus to have that image on the screen of your mind. Once you do that, definitely you will see success. So make a decision today. This decision might definitely change the course of your life. And I will wrap up with this. The good life is very expensive, but there is another way to live that doesn't cost as much, but it's not any good. And you are here today because you want more. But the choice is yours. You have to make that decision for yourself. So that is all I have. I want to leave you with a homework, something to do. First of all, I want you to dream big. Spend some time after this seminar, put a nice piece of music, and really on the top of page, write this statement. What is it that I want? What do I want? Go nuts. Go crazy. Nobody's watching. There's no taxation on it. Nobody's claiming any of your goals. It's for you. Let your heart flow. All your hidden desires, write them on a piece of paper. Ask yourself also frequently, I want you to engage with this idea. How can I possibly turn my annual income to a monthly income? You don't need to change your job. You don't need to get into network marketing or anything like that. Just see. Let the ideas come to your mind. You will come up with your $1 million idea. I promise you. Allow your mind to generate some ideas for you. You are not using your minds. You are not using your mental faculties. Finally, I want to leave you with this gift. So go to my website, fatimamosala.com/gift. There is a nice workbook. It's loaded, about 27, 28 pages. If you follow what's in the workbook, you will see why you have not been able to accomplish your goals in the past. This is first of all. Second of all, how can you create a roadmap so you can continue the desire that gets sparked during this seminar moving forward. So that is a gift for you. And now we will open it for some questions if you guys have. So I'll stop sharing my screen. If I only learn how to do that. Just give me a second. Okay, guys, so you can turn on your video and ask me any questions you have. So some questions were sent to me privately. So I feel I have answered most of them. You guys, if you can type your question or unmute yourself and ask, it's up to you. Sajna, my dear, how many more minutes we can stay here to answer their questions?
Maybe we can stay like 5 minutes.
Sure, no problem.
Let's see how many questions we are getting today.
No problem.
Yeah. So everyone, please feel free to type in the questions if you have. Even if you can unmute and ask as well.
Don't be shy. I'm here to serve you. So I will unmute everybody. Maybe you guys have difficulty to unmute. Let me see. So since you guys don't have any questions, I will leave you with this thought. Go as far as you can. Trust me, when you get there, you will see, you know what? I possibly could go further. And that's a nice regret to have. But I don't want you to have any regrets. Dream big and trust yourself. Don't listen to those who say you cannot do it, because definitely you can. You are God's highest form of creation. Your talents and ability are, just hidden. You need to have the faith and trust in yourself and bring them up to the surface, because you're not doing anybody any service by just playing small. We need you. We need your contribution to our community, to the world, to everybody. For those who said, may I email you my questions? By all means, yes. You guys can also book, I freed my calendar for you guys, especially for Sajna, because she's so committed to you guys, and I'm echoing her commitment as well. So I freed some spots in my calendar for you to book a 30-minute complimentary call. If you are booking a call, come intentional. You are not coming to the call to discuss why you cannot do anything. I'm not interested in that. Come with a big goal, and I'll show you how to accomplish that goal. And in the process of your goal, this is how it works. All your limitation will go away. I promise you. I have done it over and over and over. So most coaches, they say, oh, be realistic. I don't believe in that. This is your life, and I take it very seriously. So dream big. And if you're booking a call, my expectation is that you are coming with a big desire, because I'll help you accomplish that. Okay, Sajna, my dear?
Okay. So yeah, I think we don't have any more questions. I mean, so let's wrap up then. Thank you, Mosala, for your Fatima Mosala, for your wonderful time. Thank you for. I think someone is. Does someone has any question? I hear something. Oh, okay. So thank you for your time, and thank you for your knowledge and sharing your expertise with us. I think all of us who have attended this webinar must have taken something from it, and to apply in our lives and transform our life. The one thing that I learned from today's webinar is that not to settle for any mediocrity. You can how I can change my paradigm shift. How can do a paradigm shift, and how to match my frequency with my goal, how to match my goal with my frequency, and to take that conscious decision to achieve success in life, and how to be more aware of things, and how I can increase that. So there are so many things that I have learned. I have a very good note of all the things that you said. So yeah, thank you so much for your time. Thank you all the attendees who took their time off of this for this webinar. So I would like to thank everyone on behalf of myself and as well as for NANMMA. Thank you.
Pleasure. You guys just drop something in the chat if you got anything. This was helpful for you. Just a thumb up or anything. Don't be shy. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate each one of you. We are here to help. Don't give up on anything that you truly desire. The sky is your limit. This is not just nice words put together. If any person has accomplished anything, definitely you are also capable of accomplishing that. So dream big, go for it. I believe in each one of your ability, and I want to see each one of you successful. Write to me, let me know how you guys are doing. And this is a wonderful community. We can support each other grow and have a stronger Muslim communities all over Canada. This is something I aspire to have and witness manifesting. Thank you everyone for your time. God bless you all. Assalamu alaikum.